Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, we get a chance to play in one of the cooler venues in all of baseball.
Oh, such a cool place. I got goosebumps walking in today. Just so honored to be in this setting, and I know the players down there on the field, they can't wait to get going.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ready to go now, Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, first baseman Andres.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, they do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Just missed. And he walked him.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Man at first with one gone. And now here is Brady House. This to third. Arise has it for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, number 51. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Fought off foul. One and two now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, shortstop.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Trey Turner now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
Nationals cleanup hitter,
the designated
C.J.
hitter,
Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
The 1-1. Misses the sweeper. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Harry Ford digging in for the Nationals. Got him looking. Out number 2.
Batting sixth, center fielder Jacob Young.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Swing and a miss. And out 2-2. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball. Trey Turner gloves it, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. And a 1-1. That clips the corner. Young off of first with 2 away. Now a quick throw to first. Young back on a dive. On the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Luis Arias. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Got him swinging.
Batting fifth, first baseman Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next one misses. Ball 3. Ouch, that one drilled him. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Now pitching for the
Number
Nationals.
98, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here comes Real Muto. That's smacked on a line to center. Takes it in for the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. The 2-1. Just missed. Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. So one hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. The string with the changeup struck him out.
Batting ninth, second baseman Jorbit.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jorbit B-Boss digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a bouncer towards third, but it kicks foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Nationals.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. Ground ball could be 2. Slings to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked it.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Justin Crawford. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle.
One out man at first. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd.
Ball, that's outside.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's safe.
And he dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. That one fouled off. 2-2. Way inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Three and 2 now. And ball 4,
Nope.
2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. Two on, 2 outs.
Could be some
Outside,
action
that's
here
ball.
on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next
Ball,
one
that's
is
out.
off the plate, and it's 3 and 2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Start of the 4th, stepping in, Andres Chaparro.
Andres Chaparro.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
In the air to left center. Marsh under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Two down, nobody on. That
Ball,
misses,
that's outside.
and that's ball 2. Next pitch
Ball.
is downstairs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the 4th, no score. bottom of the fourth. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now it's Alec Bohm. The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. He goes down looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Go ahead run on base. JT Realmuto steps in. That's to third. The throw to second is offline.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Arise. The lead runner out at second. Realmuto at first. One gone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, one out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Trevor Williams preparing to come on if needed. Cosgrove, a left-hander, also throwing. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with two strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Two aboard, two outs. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That's outside, and that's ball three. Two on, two outs, and that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The 1-1. Outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two outs, bases are full. In the air, left field. Just missed it. They leave them loaded. On to the top of the fifth we go. We're tied 0-0. Ready now for the fifth inning, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Harry Ford. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Chop to the left side. Stop. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder Jacob Young.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. That misses. Full count now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Hey, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books.
Now pitching for the
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Trevor Williams. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit.
Kyle Schwarber.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. That one outside. Full count now. This one in the air, center field. Young under it, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey.
Here's Turner now. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here comes Bryce Harper.
For the Phillies, right fielder Bryce Harper.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Luis Arise.
Here comes Luis Arise to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy.
Oh, that's it.
Arise is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams. The Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
2-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Flips it. Nicely done for the out. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals.
Nasim Nunez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Out to short. Sends it to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jorbit Bibas now at the plate. Bibas having a lot more success on the road this season. Here's a 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched him.
Popped up left side. Turner in position. 2 away.
Up next for Washington, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
In the air, left field. Marsh under it. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
First baseman, Alec Bohm.
The 1-1.
Well, these
That's the
Phillies
ball.
need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
On the corner for a strike. Bohm wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1-1 now.
That's ball 2.
In the air, left field. Lyle giving chase. Brings it in.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Brandon Marsh.
Go ahead run on base. Brandon Marsh will hit next. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And that one popped in the air, left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Bryson.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Trevor Williams done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Tom
Washington,
Cosgrove
number
comes on now.
34,
He's been
Tom
so good
Cosgrove.
against lefties. This is Bryson's stop. The Phils with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss there. Here's a 1-2. To third, House. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still no score. Top of inning number 7. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Chaparro. And a payoff pitch. To the right side. Bohm takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for Washington, third baseman, Brady House.
Now the third baseman, Brady House. That's out to center field. Crawford, couple of steps in, and it clanks off his mitt. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Nationals.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
The 2-1 just
that's off the
missed.
plate.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Over near the wall. Oh, he brought it back.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Go ahead run on base. Harry Ford the next to hit. The 1-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. No score. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford.
Center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball. Down.
That one fouled off. The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. On a strike. The pitch. On the ground, just fair for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's Trey Turner. Sliced hard but foul. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two now. Fights it off. You'll see another. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Tapped softly on the ground. Bebus tosses to first. That's a very athletic play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tom Cosgrove is done, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Max
Nationals,
Kranick into the game.
Max Kranick.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Chase Sugar.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Now, this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Struck him out looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So digging in, Dalen Lyle. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Nasim Nunez getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, he hit him.
Perfect.
And that got him pretty flush.
Up next for the Nationals, second base.
Now at the plate, Jorbeat Bebos.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm.
Runner on the move. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Nationals lead 1, and we are still scoreless. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Here's a 2-2. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Alec Bohm digs in now. Pitch misses there,
outside.
and a count 2-1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Next for the Phillies, catcher JT Realmuto.
Go ahead run on base. Here's JT Realmuto. The Phillies with the go ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of this stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Ball, that's down.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. On the ground.
Foul.
And foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and the Phillies take the lead. The relay. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting the second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
So 2 down. Bryson Stott will hit next. The count 2-1. Foul ball there. Two now. And it skips into dirt. Payoff pitch. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Max Kranick will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Orlando Ribalta on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now here is Justin Crawford. And a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Up the middle. See,
No, he's safe.
fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Ball to strike. Tap foul at the plate. Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 9th inning coming up. The Phils out front 3-0. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
Back now and on the mound, the closer, Joan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
That one pushed foul. The Phillies trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Right side, Arise. Slinging it to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So they're down to their final out. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams. The Nationals down to their final strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. This one kicks it away from Real Muto. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. Ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup.